Okay.
People. And there used to be a guy called Buddha Man.
Buddha.
Buddha Man. Buddha Man was Obiano pushy dancer. I used to call him Yayan version of Elephant Man in Ghana.
Okay.
Some tough guy. He's not a Ghana, no free Jamaica. Then he now organizes Sanya money on also side pushy. Back then, Tawala was a hotspot every Wednesday.
Tawala Beach.
For Jamaican way. Akoma Village. Jamestown, this is a rising phoenix. Back then, Sese is dead. He's not so lucky, but he's pushing. I like what he's doing.
To me as a reggae artist, reggae dancer category.
Reggae dancer category. You see free because but I still believe say must be
there. I share best collaboration.
Councillor Lucius Abba, Yanene Babi Abrabu Komo, but Councillor we are not much a year 1,500, 15 million. And see, Momodia saw Bema tickets number count star 256 star 1 hash and one option 2 Angel FM Bakra star 256 star 1 hash option 2 Angel FM Bakra. Councillor, you're welcome.
Thank you.
I can see you enjoying your product.
Ginger chips, the best.
Master ginger honey chips. You are just chopping my time. What is the meaning of
Yes,
all this?
we're waiting for you. We're waiting for you.
Your story will delay, and my followers will attack me.
Yeah, sorry.
Councillors, followers, I want to say this on the record. This is the last time,
people bring in stories and you keep it. Is it your story?
It is not my story.
Are you the resource person?
No.
So why are you keeping that?
I'm very sorry, sir.
Or because they address it as Sebo, so you think it's your story?
No, it's not my story. I'm very sorry, sir. But this month, open source story into about matters of the heart. Still our number no is 053 179
the demons
1700. Relationship issues be and I say because we move and I say your love life. Open say your boy with expert advice. 053 179 1700. Miss Slow, who be sending again now? Where the thing do?
Edit it.
Short kakramai. Why? Now, 053 179 1700. Councillor, once again,
thank you very much. Sibo.
Yeah.
Someone was telling me that Medica has apologized to fella.
I've been headed. But he needs to apologize.
For?
I'm asking you.
No, for.
Professor apologize
for marrying fella.
ABS utterances will make here.
No. If there's any apology that Medica, I'm going to release a press statement. If there's any
on this,
yes. Medica must officially with the family apologize to fella's family.
Why?
And fella's family must bring an apology to my family.
Your family?
Yes, because you see, the painful thing is that the marriage, whoever sat in to receive the marriage has an element of wickedness on behalf of the two children. You see, and yes. Honestly,
just in your job,
we didn't. I mean, they had. I believe that they have some level of spiritual planning for the destruction of these two kids.
How?
And so I don't know what excited them. I keep saying everywhere that fella is not a bad person. Medical is not. My whole life, I've not seen fella face to face. But observe fella. Among the friends she stands with, do you hear her talking? We hear her laughing loud. Have you heard fella talking before?
No.
If fella starts talking like medical would dig a hole and bury his head. Because even in the act of maturity, fella still acted and is still acting more mature than medical. So the demons that offered them the opportunity to be married must apologize. But the first thing is America must apologize to fella. And I have to be apologized to as well.
The fact that medical, or you're wrong, and that's why you're right.
No, the fact that medical is speaking is that he got a privilege to marry fella.
Fella didn't have a privilege to marry medical.
The level of the two of them are no problem.
Okay.
But the fact is that the two of them coming together is the problem.
Okay.
And if anybody has gotten herself into a disservice, it's Fela. Because medical will work with no born one, but Fela will.
Okay.
So if there are any apologies, medical needs to apologize for Fela. That I have genuinely disappointed you.
Okay.
However, as we speak, they are still married.
Yeah.
So, and I have a lot of questions that I'm going to ask very soon. But I keep saying that, yes, the platform is still not right. The best person to solve this issue is the one who brought it. Kofi Adoma.
And no catch it. So
all the trouble is Kofi Adoma.
I saw you no Jia.
Trouble in Kofi Adoma. On no prayer meeting ban I say we na ba you. It's just a prayer meeting he attended. One on time, sorry. But I think, sir, the portion where a medical there's no sane husband that after divorce will speak against the trade secrets of a wife. That too, medical must apologize.
Okay.
And must be punished spiritually for that utterance.
Yes.
Go ahead. Oh yes. I said before you see a kunyani punish Abrant.
Oh,
now we America. See what because this week no trend, no border. Gafomobi. Kakemu go we buko nu ganshi. O border. Uche Tawala. Yes, I'm looking good. Thanks to Bodyline Clothing for my outfit.
Okay, Counselor.
I dress good and I have a flat tummy. It means I'm not sexually active.
But why do you have to bring flat tummy?
Because you and Ochiami Kofi, all of your stomach are one. It's a disservice to femininity, and that's the story I'm going to read.
I say hello, Sibo. Anytime
Yes.
I discuss this issue with my close friends, they think it's not a big deal. And
Yes,
as a man,
Mrs. Sibo, thank you for the story. Go ahead.
My wife and I are all in the corporate sector and we work 9 to 5. Our typical routine is to leave home at 6 a.m. and return by 8 p.m. But for a while now, my wife has started acting a certain way. Anytime I make sexual advances towards her, she just tells me she's not in the mood, or she'll just move away. But there's a twist to the whole issue. Anytime she's in the mood, I don't deny her. I'm tempted to think my wife doesn't find me sexually attractive anymore, or is she getting pleasure anywhere or elsewhere? I'm really confused. Please come to my aid, Angel FM, Matters of the Heart. Apparently, is saying one. Now, then the just only your corporate people 9 to 5 Juma, no more office Juma. Now, they be no free 6. Now, on my back, 8 p.m.
8 p.m.
This is what you mean. Is oh, your copper soon could diago come as in my brain. As a nigga day who say, who attractive be man. And I nigga in Pasua granny Jeffrey baby. With the young cabin one and yaham. If you're catching enough for now for with any big deal, yeah. Bet me against you on channel, so they are separate. That's what you say, own to me, yes, sir. You're a Christian, send me.
Thank you very much, and please help the writer henceforth never write to Angel FM because your problem is not their problem.
But he has a problem.
Out of the 54 employees in Accra, this story you just sent us, 13 of the men have the same problem.
Okay.
In Angel FM. And the unmarried boys are not too sure whether they have this similar problem because anything available they eat. So when you're writing, if it's for the drive time, specifically take Counselor Dr. Lutrot. It's very important. But don't write to Angel FM because you might insult somebody you don't know. So I'm telling the person and the rest of who are about to write, don't try this. Because this thing you are saying is insulting to people like Sibo.
I'm not offended.
What? Yeah, you should be offended. This story is to you.
Why?
Do you watch yourself in the mirror or something? This is the one they are talking about. Are you sexually attractive?
Wow.
Already.
No, are you sexually attractive? Just answer yes. But why do you laugh?
My partner does.
Are you
Yes,
sexually
she finds
attractive?
me sexually attractive.
I'm not asking your wife. Are you sexually
Yes.
attractive?
Yes. The baby
Why-
girls
why-
like me.
No. Why are you struggling to answer?
Yes. I
You are
am.
struggling to answer.
So why this long
Say
time?
yes.
Yes. Are you sexually attractive?
Yes, I am.
You.
Wasari, I am cracker. Yes. Say
Very
yes.
You. I'm not asking whether you are active sexually. Are
Yeah.
you sexually attractive?
Yes. And
Yourself.
no problem. Yeah.
But you know you work in Angel FM as well.
There's a
So-
banduka munyina and in the munia.
Star 256 star 1 out of 20. Why? Mention of 15 million.
Benduka is exempted.
Counselor.
Per his stature. Kofi Aduma is
Ah,
exempted.
okay.
Per his
Okay.
stature.
Sibo.
Kofi Dixon is accepted.
Sibo.
You know, per his
Ken,
stature.
your accountant, no.
Or say,
And I morning show producer, never queen.
eh,
Ah, okay. I'm to my home.
I'm here 13.
Hey, we are so.
Just a
I'm not sexually attractive.
We are offended.
Who is offended?
Yeah.
And for Sibo, he knows. That is why he sticks to his wife. It means that the 13 are cheating on their wives.
4 minutes more.
Why do you get to that just?
Because you just read a letter that the friends around says that forget her and cheat. So it means that if you are unattractive to your wife, the antidote is to cheat. Per the letter. Oh, but are you his friend?
I don't know the person.
Won't your friend advise you the same way because they know you are not sexually attractive?
I don't speak sexual language with my friends.
So that's why I ask you, are you sexually attractive?
I am okay. Yes.
No, you are speaking as if you know yourself.
I know myself.
Why are you holding your shirt? You are on Facebook Live. You are
We are
still
not
tucking in. Why are you tucking in? You don't breathe. Stop breathing in behind the console.
They are same crazy.
Those of you who have not seen Sibo, come live
You
on
are
Facebook.
using me.
Come on Facebook Live on Angel.
Small lives
They
matter.
are coming up with 2 team actually be very
Yes, because he's trying to tuck in behind the console and see your stomach and where the console is. If you like, wait, when Kofi Aduma comes, he lies on the console because he has nothing blocking him. So you are sexually unattractive. When a man gains belly, he loses the original length of his male organ. This letter itself,
So why you might go? Oh, we are there. Oh, that
this letter that the guy is asking us whether he is no more sexually attractive to the wife, and he expecting us to answer without his photograph. Young man, it is said that men are moved by what they see. I don't know whether Rosie just got up, but if Rosie was here, I was going to ask her, are women also moved by what they see? Ask this question. Because if a man is having the feeling that I have lost the sexual attractiveness to my wife, is it the signs and symptoms? What do we call losing sexual attractive? Is it your sexual performance? Then all of us have lost our sexual attractiveness. Because no man can satisfy any woman. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So if you send such a question to us, then you add a picture, not portrait, full picture, not sitting, standing, not standing behind a church chair, or stand straight and take a direct picture to us so we can see that if you bend down your head, you can have a pictorial edifice of your male organ. Then we can see the unattractiveness of your wife coming. Because majority of you, the pregnant men from your side, will not do an abortion, but you are becoming sexually unattractive to your wives, but they can't say it. So this young man is asking a question that he knows the answer. Young man, generally speaking, you have become sexually unattractive, and you are a burden to your wife. And the painful thing is that because you are a husband, it's difficult for her to lose someone like you. Because unfortunately, Men who are sexually unattractive at home or when it comes to wives find other things to, as it were, help the wives to believe that they are in charge. Maybe this one too. He is not fully in charge. Because when people lose their sexual attractiveness, they use other things to make themselves attractive. So, for example, a rich man will lose his sexual attractiveness and will want to have sexual intercourse instead of a demand from a wife of 2 rounds, 3 rounds, or maximum 2 rounds with a squirting at the third end. Have you caused a woman to squirt before? Don't answer because your wife is listening. What I'm saying is, once money is there, they do 1 round and they give you 5,000. Sorry, that is the language. So, on a foot no say he has become sexually unattractive. So he should stop putting pressure on the wife. So what he needs to do is to come, so that we will not stop him from becoming sexually unattractive, but we will let him augment, top up his unattractiveness with other things that women like.
Okay.
For example, 0277 609 644. But for a woman to have a loss of attraction for a man is suicidal, especially when you lost attraction for a man and you are still married to him. You can die. 0277 609 644. If your attractiveness is your mouth that is smelling, chew makpe ginger chips. It causes you to lose sexual attraction.
Thank you very much, Counselor.
I can show. I can show now.
1,500 cedis. Hello.
Hello.
Nice one. G-Cody. Your friend say, bye.
Evelyn,
what you saying?
really want to see.
1,500 cedis, 15 million.
Yes, that's why I know we got that idea here. And the reason I'm trying to move on.
Is gone, and the interest is gone because I am no more attractive. All right, so let me read some few stories that have come. Hello, what's happening? Can you hear me? I see that. Oh my God. Stranger. Can you hear me? It's not you go on TikTok. It's Facebook. I think we are good to go now. Thank you very much. So now we don't have an echo coming. I think I'm looking good this day, and I'm looking good and very, very hungry. Very hungry. That's what I'm saying. But I'm waiting. Then we'll finish story today. The story is very simple, and I'm waiting for Abner to come and read the story for me. And if Abner read the story for me, I will be able to bring your comments. Is it possible to lose sexual attraction for your husband? I'm asking this question because it's easier for men to announce they have lost their taste for their women based on some specific or reliable issues. For example, it's easy for a man to lose. All right, so let's go. It's a lie, my guy. Do you know what they are going? Do you know what they are going indoors? Do you know what is going on indoors? Okay, that's coming from Sika. Sika, I didn't get your twist, but get it to me. Can we please share the page and let's hit ourselves and go, and let's begin to deal with the questions that are available. He is not sexually attractive anymore, says a wife. A wife is specifically saying to everybody that the husband is no more sexually attractive. And my question was, is it possible for us to find ourselves in that category, saying that the husband is no more sexually attractive? Is it possible? Because this is what a wife is saying, that he is no more sexually attractive. He's no more sexually attractive. And that's my worry. Because so let me hear from you. So he is not sexually attractive anymore, says a wife. So that is what a wife is saying. I'm waiting for Abner to read our story for today for us. Oh my God. I'm sorry, I need to take this thing quickly and solve this problem once and for all. If the thing is not going down well. Sorry, okay. Okay, so we are back. If we don't correct it, it will go straight to, it will go far even to the internet. So the question is, he is not sexually attractive anymore, says the wife. Now, what makes a husband unattractive to a wife? That's my question. What makes a husband unattractive to a wife? What makes a husband unattractive to a wife? Can we please share the page? Hit and invite friends to come and join us. Because most of us, generally speaking, as we sit, we don't know whether we have lost our attractiveness to our wives. Me, as I said, I don't know. I'm telling the truth. I'm saying I don't know the truth because, you see, I believe I still look attractive to my husband. But constantly, hey, I sing. Today I have to see I sing. I want to hear from you today based on this particular one. My reason for such a question is the problem is majority of us, we don't even know when our wives are no more interested in us. We don't know. We don't have an idea. I believe that when you have a sex mate, or you have a girlfriend, or you have a baby mama who you are still having sex with, some of them will take the opportunity to talk to you and tell you that what is happening after marriage, you are losing yourself. Yes, those of us who are baby mamas, after marriage, we didn't marry them, but many years we come to visit our children. They say, what's happening to you? You are becoming, excuse my word, but you are losing your attractiveness. Where from this haircut? Why is your tummy becoming this? And these things they tell you when you go and visit your children or your child with them brings you to a position to start thinking, because your wife at home have not made any statement concerning your looks, but you meet an old ex-girlfriend or ex-sex mate, a sexual sex mate, and she comes out with a statement that, why is your tummy, your stomach is coming, you of all people. And if your ex-girlfriend will tell you your stomach is coming and your wife has not mentioned it, it makes you ask, am I no more attractive to my wife? Because here we are, a married man having a side chick, and the side chick is describing the way you look, not attractive, because she knows the way you were looking before you got married. And it's unfortunate that your side chick is telling you that you are no more looking like how you were looking. I say, thank you. Do you know what I'm saying? So some of us are in marriage, and when we see our baby mamas, they tell us things that our wives are not telling us. Is it that they are lying to us, or because they didn't get us to marry us? I get where I'm coming from. Because if I'm not welcome. This time when I clap, I can't hear. The phone is too expensive, so it doesn't hear clapping. Abner, can you talk? Let me see where I can hear you. Abner, are you talking? Are you talking? I can't hear you. Your voice is very, very, very far. Eh? I cannot hear you, but I hear somebody says yes, I can. Abra, it's difficult to hear you. Let me see if another person comes. I can hear the person. Then we can look at it. Hello, if I pick you, talk. Let me see if I can hear you. Angel, talk. Let me see if I can hear you. Hello. So I can't hear her too. You can hear her, but I cannot hear her. Then I have to monitor for you. I'm sorry, technical challenge. I'm having a serious technical challenge here. I will see every time. I always live with a plan B. So let me see if my plan B will work quickly. All right, Abna, please come and read a story for us. And let me see if the plan B is going to work. If the plan B works, then we'll take it like that. Okay, Abna. Yeah. Abi, can the rest of you two hear? Abna, it's okay, I can hear you. All right, Abna can hear you. Go ahead. Actually, we need to be in country. Not tree for yen tea the okay. I just saw do it the step for inside. You don't come. I'm not sorry. Go ahead. Is it from my end? Let's go. Okay. I'm not. Is it likely that a woman can lose sexual attraction for a husband? Is it possible? Because they say we men, we move by what we see. So I'm wondering, if we move by what we see, the asima baby, only say me violence. That's what I'm taking. But is it possible? Now, Obabi see, we lose attraction for Bema. I see anything. Because you didn't say, Bema, I say, I've lost attraction for my wife because she doesn't look beautiful anymore, because we're too boom, because you find I can see, because stretch marks, because I'm trying to understand. Is it possible that men too will become something that our wives are no more interested? Because I mean, say, yeah, want ma and sing your worry. There are times you go to your baby mama to go and visit, and your baby mama will just make a statement like, "Hey, now worry upon our see idea why BBO? What's the son? Is everything okay? I mean, your skin is becoming something. Your tummy is becoming big. Why? Your lips are dry now. What is happening? Why? After marriage, what is happening?" So they show too much concern, and they can tell you how you are looking, but your wife have never said it before, and they've not told you in the house, but you go and your baby mama is telling you you are looking something, or you see your ex-sex mate and she's saying, say, hey, said you could deal back was hey, now saying the other I had to say what about from kakra. I'm asking, I'm like, could it be that a mama ya de teno almost ferry, almost slow, and no money muka? I say go ahead. Mete unkapa. Mete unkapa. In the great. Me yo ba me ntwa. That's the problem. Me ye ba me ntwa. Mate maybe some permission say mate mate. Because you see, I exercise Ghana time 1 o'clock. After prayer meeting, me bump around 1:32. My exercising. Now my what kind of matter? I'll do it for you. Why? Once somebody loves it, I'll do it. Yeah, that's it. Let me check it. Hello. Casa. Maybe hold on. What you mean is that when a woman is cheating, she will not allow the husband to still sleep with her. Is that what I'm saying? So I'm coming, hold on, I'm coming. Link, from where you are coming from, your point is that you are rolling out the cheating aspect that the man is thinking, because when the woman wants it, she comes to ask and the man gives. So you believe that the cheating part should be ruled out by the man. Is that what you're saying? Can you please link in our class we learn. So let me ask this. What do you call higher stress at work? Can you explain to us? Because Abner, for example, if what you call stress, the Abner has never been stressed. So tell us, what is stress in the corporate world? So stress can reduce libido. Link. Wow. I didn't know this. Go ahead. So, Lake, give me a minute. Somebody is trying to support what you are saying. The person says that, yes, he says stress does. I was a banker. So she's saying that she was stressed when she was a banker and lost her sexual drive. She lost her libido. He says that, and I was always stressed. So she was always working without a libido. If that is what she's writing. If that is how I understand what she's writing. Link, please go ahead. Oh. It's unfortunate that the network is not giving us. Link is making a very good point, but we find, I don't know whether your link is weak. I don't know whether it's your internet. Because we can't hear you. You are making a very salient point. Abna oko the link ne akọ link na akọ down. Abna but nyama link kan yi. Wabọ nyama mienu bi so, and I was going to address that in a letter. A market woman and a corporate woman, who will you say is stressed or have an excuse not to make love? Well, Amma Benson says on Facebook, Maybe the woman is having sex with another woman, or the man stop giving out chop money. Okay, that's what Amabento says can cause a man to lose attraction. A woman losing attraction for you is when you stop giving her money, or she's found another woman sleeping with. Here go. I'm gonna go ahead. Why is the internet doing this? Okay. Okay. So Abuna Odiani said, when you are stressed, you demand more sex. Okay. It is our stress, I'm okay. And then grant your friend stress, yeah, I'm okay. Go the link about link here, go. Link go up. Go ahead. I wish I knew what is happening to the network. I don't know. I don't really know what is happening. But I promise you I'll solve it. Link, can you hear me? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know who is hearing me, but I think that the network is not helping us. It's acting up. They say MTN everywhere you go, but there are places you go and it misbehaves. This is a very laudable, nice topic that I wanted to teach a lot on it. on male attractiveness, but I don't know why the network is not giving us. But if you can hear me, then link cannot be heard because of his network. Obapa, can you take up and speak and let's hear you? The network is bad. I can see it from my monitor. Those on Facebook, can you hear me? The links are there. You can click on the link and let's do it together. If TikTok is not working for us because network is bad, what of those of you on Facebook? I should end the live and start again. Well, my all right, so those of us on Facebook, Facebook is okay. All right, so it's TikTok that is misbehaving. So there's a problem. I don't even think it's network. All right, so those of us on here, thank you very much, Kushiyana. Thank you so much. Kindly end the live on TikTok and restart. I just did that. And I think I'm also thinking it might not be I think it's the phone. Because I can hear a thing. So Facebook, we can hit the link and let's do it together. If technology is something. All right, so what's your take on Facebook? You can hit the link and we can go together, those of you on Facebook, and we'll do it. I mean, this is very distracting. I think I need a new phone. I need a new phone. Because I've done, I think I need a new phone. There was an update that I think I didn't do twice. And then the Z4 is what we are using today for the thing, and it's not coming. All right, so you can hear me, counselors. Thank you very much. I'm a Bentakushana. Thank you so much. So once you people can hear me, means that I'm good to go. So let me go off TikTok. We'll come back when things are working again. So let's go down here. So the lady's story is something. Abner can come and join us here when we are doing this. Then we go back to TikTok because. So the truth of the matter is, watching what is going on in the lady, I'm trying to understand. All right, okay, thank you. I'm trying to understand where somebody says we are all corporate men and women. We all leave the house 6 a.m. and come back at a certain time. But the woman is having an excuse. I am tired. And what? So, hello. Anytime I discuss this issue, with my close friends, they think it's not a big deal. And as a man, I should have options. My wife and I are all in the corporate sector and we work 9 to 5. Our typical routine is to leave home by 6 a.m. That means you are living in a Adenta. Our typical routine is to leave home by 6 a.m. and then come back at a certain time. My dear, welcome.
Thank you. I think
this we are clear here. We can hear you.
TikTok is playing up.
Charlie. All right, so welcome. Can you read a story for us here on Facebook? If you can, again, so that we can have a discussion. And whilst we'll still work around and see if TikTok can work. I think the problem is the Z phone. Somebody, let's buy a new phone for Councillor Lutrot. And I don't want any phone except the Z phone. It's good. Robux enough for the show. I don't like iPhone. So if you have the ability to buy me iPhone 15, I don't like it. I know I'm not want to buy me iPhone. I say I don't like.
You don't like iPhone?
I am not a beggar. So I say I have a choice. I don't like iPhone. No, I don't like it.
Why?
Right now, I'm standing right now. I'm even having a challenge. Even with my Google. Today they told me that, okay, please, which type of phone are you using? I'm using the Z phone. But I see the new one is in town. This one. Can you see it?
Yeah.
So somebody's asking on Facebook, I'm a this is what I use. I think right now it's just about 2,000. It's $2,800 or something. So I just need a new one. I need 2 of this. When we come together, we can buy this.
But where is Honorable? It's been a while.
I don't know. You've asked. You really asked a question. I think she's having TikTok fatigue.
The stress on TikTok is not easy. Hey.
Well, but you are the people who are facing stress. And what of me that I teach every day?
Hey, the stress on TikTok is not easy. When they notice you that you come on the council, but your bow life, so I say, and it is like his council, it's not easy. My account
but
say
she's
private.
Posting. Honorable is posting right now. She's going to post a picture like something. I've seen something that she has posted. Maybe she's tired of my life.
Oh no, she can't be tired.
But if she gets tired of my life, what I'll do to her, she will never forget.
It's in a very good place to talk into.
Maybe her work too is part of it. But see, you read the story and let me get. Link was making a point, and let's share it on Facebook here. Then we'll come back because Link was making a point that I don't agree. To be honest, that is one of the biggest excuses that people find. Stress, depression, stress, depression. I don't know which animal is these 2 animals that people are trying to imitate. You read the story for me.
Hello, Sybil. Anytime I discuss this issue with my close friends, they think it's not a big deal. And as a man, I should have options. My wife and I are all in the corporate sector, and we work 9 to 5. Our typical routine is to leave home by 6 a.m. and return by 8 p.m. But for a while now, my wife has started acting a certain way. Anytime I make sexual advances towards her, she just tells me she is, or simply tell me she is not in the mood and turn away. But here is a twist to the whole issue. Anytime she is in the mood, I don't deny her. I am tempted to think my wife doesn't find me sexually attractive anymore, or she is getting pleasure elsewhere. I'm really confused. Come to my aid, Angel FM, Matters of the Heart.
Thank you very much. So in this story, I'm observing that the lady is not saying I'm tired, or
No.
she says she's not in the mood.
In the mood. Yes.
Abna, what does it mean for a woman to be in the mood? And this question is to all of us. When a woman say, I am not in the mood, what is the meaning?
The woman is not in the mood. You the man, touch her well. Touch her well. And get her in the mood. Simple. Touch her well. Maybe you're not touching her well enough. So she won't get to the mood. Now we're touching the ear. Or you may get in the mood.
So when somebody say I'm not in the mood, it means that you are not touching her well.
Maybe I'm not in the mood. Maybe I'm not why he. There's BBS with fear. You are shying away from talking from it. Or banner person more addresses our issue. Where you in our person on the better. On came out.
Should those things lead us to
counselor? Me say I'm hey. I did be a fast sex will be a me who come me dim once my shaman. It's the
mama.
Yes. Counselor, dear fast sex will be a no me say no. Me so me dear no. May I have the capacity to take it no matter how I am feeling. I will take it. But some people want to mean
when you say the capacity to take it, no.
I'm in the mood for it all the time.
Because capacity now the bar. I can't say be a who describe it bear man in the case here.
Oh, that be then the case that be.
So me
my ready.
It who you
me that be me them you cry.
We are young.
Hey, girls, the father. Hey, yeah, how you crying? Yeah.
There is a way and Yankupon who you continue shot and farm as soon and farm. Who
me penisa, a best swimming. Meaning, me idea may a best swimming, me penisa.
Now, I want to continue and farm, and so farm.
A family where a baby will do mamma, me come.
Oh, as I would now young Crofona would you roll the carpet in the saddle. As I continue to cry, you let me roll in up sorrow inside. That's all I would trap out, I would tell me, mount continue.
Amen. Hey, amen. Into me dear, me fast stress and sex home. Me fun I mean in the mood and sex. No. Obi also a because of my breath and I'm behind me then that be a banner hard and quantity me.
I'm about to hit the link and come. These are your questions. They are very relevant questions that when you come and ask director, we have Emma Bentel is asking me a question here. I don't know if your environment is not okay, so you cannot join. But Emma Bentel says, the counselor, first question, you need to find out whether the man can work well or satisfy her well. The man needs a medical attraction. But my problem is the attention, sorry. My problem is that when the woman is in the mood, the man does it and he doesn't complain. Hear the letter very well. So if it's about sexual weakness, then why will you give him when you are in the mood?
Exactly. It's when your weakness wants them.
So it's not about the performance of the man. That's why I asked that. What do you people call I am not in the mood? Because if Sewotrafa is in no mood, and I'm going to be after, then your friend I'm not in the mood. And then the question, what does it mean for you as a woman not to be in the mood? Because if, like Abna Ekan, we have a problem in the house. There's no water. I've not bought water. There's no food at home. I'm not providing chop money. I'm not paying children's school fees. I am not giving you money. Should these things affect your mood sexually?
And I make us a counselor. Me no. Me ya de na wie me wie my bedroom ya me nya wo ho. Enti no se na me dwen na nyesa no bia so dwen. Oh.
It's not just a wompo there. You don't have any excuse not to have empema growth. And to question, na yebedi obedi. Nikki say, I am not in the mood means I am not pleased with you. And also your brother Ben. You are not pleased with me, I'm a ball. I am a ball. Say Oba sorry no muna anymore. Not just say the mood swings about. At the mood swings about. Miss me the umbrella. Nasa mentias you. That is my problem. I am not in the mood. I don't feel like doing it. But the day you are in the mood, I should feel like doing it. Is it not wickedness? No, is it not wickedness? Because mentias here, I am not in the mood means I am not pleased with you. And to my DNA, the best thing you can do against me is to deny me sex in the name of not being in the mood. Because you see, the truth is that in the kingdom, this statement will not go down well with a lot of women. But I don't know what we call sexual satisfaction for women. What is sexual satisfaction for women? And we are there. That you demand 4 rounds and I'm able to give the 4 rounds, another. What does it mean to satisfy you sexually? Is it when you demand for 4 rounds and I give you 4 rounds? Or when I make you squirt? Or when I make you scream? Or when I make your legs shake? Or when I make you remember your last sex mate? What does it mean to satisfy you in bed? And we are dead. Because we are all unattractive to our spouses. Because I really want to know what it means to satisfy a woman in bed. What does it mean? What is sexual satisfaction? Because for me to satisfy you, I don't know. Satisfaction is dependent on you.
You the woman.
Who
Yeah.
Me may send himself what mean.
So tell your partner, say, oh, yeah, we me say. But say na man me be so fair, some be catch your mukunu say, oh, yeah, only me ye we yeah, me say. Omo fair.
Mommy, I told you, I am so yes, fair, no. Yes, you told you, Mama, you done it to say Jimmy for me. What does it? Yeah, come go to say the Danny Jimmy for me or money. It's answer. Who will be our friend sexual attraction? You say, mommy, so me ha.
There must be more to me catch your way and say, or moon attractive view. Into say, or basso to me kind, your bonnet.
There be you, say, Bema see your banya attractive view, man. A son said, the way mission and Bema de called Diamantino. It makes a lot of sense. Doing things she likes. So ask questions and directions. Not just say, Empema Grunumunu. According to Nick, you know, I say Danny traffic wardens. I know that.
People say Anna.
I know that. I know that.
I think and yes, and maybe in the acting, maybe after the acting, will be a issues don't me say baby or banny bit me I say, oh, maybe I'll say and I before I best say, and no mammy whole more and I be being no more Cassana say, who your banny penna or banner soon at them and the pa. I think say, we'll be meeting in needs 1 penny.
No, but you can say Oba say Bema. So my question I'm busy first and say, can a man become sexually unattractive to a woman?
Yes.
And only a thing.
And no, yes, say, yeah, Obano, Beman, Obano, Beman, your Banehi. If they are sent to a Hona or some more but Moon Bekai. Why Beman, what you need?
Me tell me why na me settings, TikTok settings. It's not what me say.
Ebia na bibi wo ho ebia na obema na ebia won asede wo say uye wo fie no won nya won say oba bia wo ha wo react to issue obia wo ha wo react to issue ebia bibi wo ho na wo say uye wo fie won nya we yiweni e na wo pese wo anadu pese wo be wo bre oba ni nto no so ono so be kire say me fumi I'm not in the mood so so be ye na wo say wo ye no e mba me ho.
So that is my question. The question is said, if you deny me of sex, does this solve the problem?
It doesn't solve the problem. Very sad. It doesn't solve the problem.
So why do that?
I say it does in more language, no. And I mean, my example say, me ya deni we na my bike, my baby saw what the crowd was in me jaw. Intentional beer.
But is it fair?
It should be a no problem about handling no. Means me can say fair and I say ne fair, but mean to be a fee. And I mean the gravity of issues, of course, will be a fee.
So when your wife says, okay, so let me read this one. Nikki says, because we know most men don't like being denied. So right now, a sexual intercourse about men or about women, between men and women, who have more problems when it comes to sexual issues?
Sexual issues, say.
One answer. Yes.
Baby, na ombeka say man.
Ombeka na a man answer.
Maybe there's so many to come obia. Me come on me ho.
Matigi nasi. Because you see, my problem is this issue of I am not in the mood is becoming unbecoming for me. Always, I am not in the mood. What is it? So we have to always look for when you are in the mood. Or when you are in the mood, then we are supposed to bow to your mood. I don't get it. Because here is the case. The woman is not saying she's tired because she went to work. According to the story Abna just read for us, there's nothing showing said Makwe Juma Mabre. And that Makwe Juma Mabre, media mentias here. Because obi brepa wo kruma oba obre wo krum. Meaning this corporate women suffer more than the market woman. I'm telling you, if you give me the chance between the market woman and the corporate woman, I will tell you that the market woman suffer more than the corporate woman.
Yeah, market woman brepa because under this hot
because
sun.
Look, most corporate women, we drive them to work. I'm telling you, between the market woman and a corporate woman in the office setting, you know, market women don't have break. Market women don't have break.
No.
Well, Elizabeth says that, especially when he doesn't give housekeeping money, pay fees, and does not know what you are eating the day you are eating the day, but wanna have you. Nikki says men need it more than women. So Men need it. He says, okay, men need to get close. Women give it when they feel they are close or secured. Okay. Elizabeth comes again and he says, this I know really requires energy. Women, you need energy to have sex. I don't know that one. Because you're supposed to finish having sex before eating. Are you aware? For a man to have good sexual intercourse, he needs to finish eating and wait for sex. He needs to finish having sex before eating. So the energy of the food doesn't really help in sex. The energy for sex is not in the food you eat immediately. So when I take you out and we go and buy fried rice and we come home and you are expecting that we should finish eating the fried rice before we eat the cooked rice. Is it cooked rice? Your own is what? The nyamianwa. I say yedi ansana yedidi. What do I say? So I want to understand, what does it mean for a woman to say, I am not in the mood? If I'm not paying fees, I'm not giving housekeeping money, how can that affect your mood for sex?
That was a my pesca. Into this kind of my in the eye. I say now would be baby.
Not just say, oh, who are seven?
That's a pepe. But
so I have a story. I have a story that I have to treat. The man says, ever since they got married for 15 years, anytime he wants to have anything to do with the wife, she has to give her money. The day she doesn't have money, the woman will give her money in the morning. And she's expecting that when she comes back from work, it should give it to her. So, and according to now our money is the car, it will be bad sex.
Oh. So they are trying for all these years into no. I'll be blaming why. On one why.
That but that is a who or some.
In be no musica or bema all the styles are all you can think of. But says papa no so
Sikenia diwa obedu one round now or the $5,000 I second round.
Me that's so
I'm not TikTok.
Oh, me call TikTok, Pacho. Me call TikTok. Me call my home.
I'm not cramu. I'm not
call TikTok.
He says to be bluntly honest. When a woman says she is not attracted, she is getting attention somewhere. Okay. It does not mean she is not. It does not mean she is cheating, but she is thinking about it. Oh, okay. So when a woman is telling you I'm not attractive, it means that she is getting attention from another man, but she is not cheating yet. But she's planning to cheat. Okay. And then Elizabeth says that for the whole day, I don't get it. Yes, so for me, okay. So back to TikTok. Obapa, I mean,
it's not any time when in any time, if a lady is you're not emotionally or something attached to the man, you are getting attention. Sometimes there is a problem. Some problem, no. Maybe a counselor, you always worry. It must be you. But me you, Maka, so you get to a point. I'm like, Mami Jai Kasa, gave a CBIC, number him my dream flows because I feel say also open and me. And there are men only a more you don't know whether they love you, they are still attached to you. Only need to bet me a movie from an opa to an opa, we are not go football. Oh, be sent as or a movie now, say, I'm make us say, so you put all these things together and you're like, okay, understand the baby, like, you know, opa also opa money is so, and it's not like you are cheating. And these men, omuku feelings, they omuku emotions, omuku baby, that's how they are. So it's not any time you want to cheat. It's not true.
No, but my question is that I am not minding you. I am watching TV. How does it affect your sexual mood? Me family san can okay. And then I me how okay.
Me feeling less attractive to you because me show me one me say let me say give example. Me know you are home, I'm home, but me back to school I should think say that day should be for us before we pick this time. You will come and meet this man on TV, watching Obi movie on why Jessica and he feels the movie no the soul and then moving him and you try every means so do by coast Jerry what splashes you would think he said this man will even come and say, oh you look good though. Moving now all Shanana and Adrian also.
Sister, are you not looking good?
Am I not looking good? Am I not attractive? But when I'm going to seeing somebody else, what is really going on? If you try sometimes to maybe I'll be so drink it or something, I'm not moving, but maybe you go, hey, get on the sofa. And then I'm like, okay, let me just give up. It's me so. And it says from there. And it says from there. So that's how it sits when you rest. And you will be trying fast and in that. Come on, come on. Now we should move. Baba move why I didn't think so we share from series to series.
I think say enyamu fault and then the move on chemi phone and I say finally I've seen where the problem is coming from. So we are paused because the phone is not good. I just saw that the problem is not any of you and it's not internet. Yeah, it's not internet, it's not any of you, it's the phone. It's the phone. I felt this phone is misbehaving, and that is where we are right now. I know you can hear me, but I cannot hear you because. Okay, speaker, let me see, please.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. So my phone has a problem. The Z phone has a problem. So when you are talking at a point in time, it blasts us. And it blasted. Now, I was asking if you are saying that put the Akolana to school about. I had to say money who say we are attractive. No, I said, what I call splash your body? Where Gary? What share shorts? Who knew say we are attractive now? Hey, honorable ya funaba o abna honorable ya funaba o baba. Hi. The Z Fold is misbehaving. And that's what we are using for. Just give me a minute. I think the best thing is to Can you hear me? Hello? Such a good education. I don't know what to do. Sorry. Facebookers. I wanted to add a TikTokers, but it's unfortunate. The phone is not good. Hello? The phone is not behaving well. Yeah, those of you on Facebook, you can hear me, but those on TikTok, it's very difficult for them to hear me because the phone is not good. We have to go back to Facebook. Come to Facebook. Sorry for all the inconvenience. I know you can hear me, but your contribution I can't hear. So let's do Facebook. Because this discussion is very, very important. All right, so I'm sorry for those of you on TikTok. You are very important to me, and my problem is therefore. I saw Rabo Yalfa coming. I was telling Abuna she has come, but I wanted to understand. Okay, oh, Fancy D, thank you, my dear. My dear, your father needs to buy a new phone. I want a Z phone. If you can't buy alone, we have to come together and buy it. It's the best thing that can happen to us. I don't know what to do again. Yeah, we need to buy it. We are near rules ourselves. We have to buy a new phone. Mama.
Counselor.
Maybe every day I see a friend, Mama.
I mean, TikTok some nye juma wo ho.
What's it?
TikTok some my nye juma.
Before and your network is a phone.
And I will say you na e be account near to phone no.
We will be accounts and check. What it?
Yes, I know.
I.
Oh. Samsung, why are you giving up on us?
Oya dem cry iPhone there mempe. With my cassette here and family.
Hey, honorable Abba, honorable Edina, your mama, your mama. Honorable Patro, so na come in Kwan, I'm mobile.
Yeah, business so calling.
But Mr. Penny, question they please me be sent, sir.
On vacation and vacation.
And a staycation.
Is that you see money for any vacation?
Staycation.
That is it then.
Say, oh, what's my bed 2 or 3 days be? Oh. Be near so no people with children echo. Honorable Patro Frostro. I come in Kwan.
For me, this army. All right. So, a common idea dinner, my phone, I have a science meeting. You better talk to me super because Yaman Bessa Michel and Gusiaga. It never went. Insulto. Matum, Medum. I'm not any important. I did not distract him, me thoughts. So, on our way, I chapel man. Waba. Game, they say, Fancy D. You can hear us now. So, our question is that what does it mean to say I am not in the mood? Because, OBC, to be bluntly honest, that's what Nikki. When a woman says she's not attracted, she's getting attention somewhere. Is it always the problem?
Honorable
power.
Hey, honorable. Namiado, what else say?
Namiado.
Honorable Fishapa. Story I hear can is simple. Or maybe see or being said. He's no more attractive to the wife until the wife is denying him sex. But when the wife is in the mood, the wife will come and he will fire well. Is it true that you can lose attraction for a man?
Asoma ka manti ase you.
Say only bear mate, na ne ho nya wa kono bio etasi.
All the time.
What's it?
All the time.
Honorable Bacho, okay, sorry, Ben. And now we are clear.
Are they?
I said, okay, so for pass what can say. So the two are saying.
Oh, I'm sure so for what you
say all the time. Nobody say you can lose attraction for your husband, especially husband when your boyfriend.
All the time.
How?
How say? The same way. Oba lose attracted to Nikruno. It goes both ways.
How can a woman see? Because a woman, you are not moved by what you see. What I say? A men are moved by what they see. What I say?
Okay.
So, Sebema say I've lost attraction in honorable Yao-Fan. Metiasie Esan said, in the first place, Udinu ayet say tatale ne koko so I ne stretch mask ne toasa na no achia se si ade ne ni mahye what two boom, Sanya na Obama Beka say, she doesn't look attractive to me.
Okay.
But Empo, who Trebia any attractive da.
Okay.
Because a child now was so near a child now in this winning arm. Udia, didn't I there? The woman said, "Dear Nam was so put to marry. Dear Nam was so put to marry. This is what Afre. A real little Afre, a pet. And the Bama Becca said, a usual attraction or bedroom. I told me that there a bone cry, a DV, a complaint, say a bonde.
Bonde.
But Emma, then the Bema will lose attraction in a Bema. Abna kase answer na aba no che se ebia obedi kwoti emre onimdi kwoti eyedin onimdi kwoti etia onimdi kwoti eso onimdi abna suba no omo ndoso wo wiase ni osi ono ne ne kokura eso odia obedi owia no abeto antokwa no so wo de ne ka onfa eka na wo de ne no enkosesa edie eso no hu se eba na die a eso na die enso edie ye different from nyama aka ewa enti wo ka se obema de obelu to attraction man all the time yensu an so de eno so ye den
Councillor Pastor, 1 second. Pastor, link now. Omo betimi a join it. Omo betimi a click here join. No fan to us here. TikTok is 4% join it.
Okay. I'm now super between the two hole.
Me see our Facebook page. Me new home was stream yard her page.
But I'll call commenter between the two hole.
Sir.
Just go your comment and drop it there.
Okay, stream yard one more.
So stream yard me Facebook okay.
Oh, let's comment there. You can see.
Me who okay. Me can change the list on comments now.
My post to move. Me that's on our way enko. Honorable ko.
Oh.
I drop it down. I'm not one enko. Honorable ko abna. Because you see, my issue is Fancy D, my issue is I have a child with 2 women out of my house. After marriage, I didn't marry any of them. So after marriage, for about 2 years, I was out of town. So I didn't see their mothers. When I came, I went to visit one. And one looked at me and said, "What is it? Why are you looking like this? You're not looking attractive anymore. What's happening to you? You are very edible. You don't look edible. Oh no, what is it? Should marriage change you like this? And you don't look attractive." I was wondering what was unattractive about me. So the word "you don't look attractive anymore," there are times that is it like our wives are afraid to tell us? And what, Honorable Yabak, tell us why you lose attraction for your husband every day. Or why do you think women look at, not you, but why do you think women lose attraction for men? Hello.
Messi. Debbie. What it means? Messi, I'm putting my thoughts together into Twasso. Maybe I'll let you know.
Okay. The other client is out of thought. I think I want to read the book. Ever be my talk together.
Go read the book. Yeah, my a little busy. That's all.
Honorable Kiri, why busy or Papa? Because our attraction is not at your VRE. You know your VRE?
No.
Very romantic area.
Which is?
Your very romantic area. VR. Okay. They are very important to us. But the woman is saying, when a woman keeps, hey, so what you still there? Thank God. When a woman says, I've lost attraction for you, is it because your tummy has become big and your penis is now short? Or when a woman says, you are no more looking attractive, you don't bath in the evening, your mouth is smelling, you are not shaving, or she finds out that another person is licking what she's licking, why do you say a man is no more attractive? Because you see, if a man will look at himself like, I've lost attraction for my wife, it's because you become, like I was telling Sibo today, if you become pregnant whilst you were not pregnant and you cannot deliver, it's likely that your wife will be complaining. But if you watch carefully, me, I ask myself, like Obapa was saying, you are in the house alone with your husband and you take the child to school. Now you are left with your husband alone in the house. You go and bath, put a body splash on you, and you realize that you are looking beautiful. And whilst you think you are looking beautiful, ask for your husband, oh, who the echo? Or say, no, she move, you'll be acting against. Who said, so, on she's angry that she has gone to take a bath. She's made up. She's looking good. And you are watching TV. You are playing game. So you become unattractive. But are you also aware that we have stayed home with women that we made advances and they open their mouth and tell us, hey, you're not one. And now the TV yo. Yes. There are times that your wife has bathed and she just leaves the bathroom and you are lying down on the bed. She comes to see that your penis has erected. And we open them up and say, Nadenia no pati tutu ya koti asori. I mean, you ask yourself, koti asori, nyami ne man is sorry. Seven bedi Yesu, mi bedi Mary, mi bedi Mary Magdalene, nyamku pon me koti na dia chi mo man sorry. Now wo me yire who bisa say na koti asori e ko because sense wo. Who say, o yire tu bisa nsembia. O yire tu bisa asembia anopatu tutu. So one so akuma ube man nkwase mu aye na yase woni nkasa by ban sen na me koti asori enyem na me sorry me koti ba koti na nkasa eyi nyankopon aye friend morning glory me koti asori na oyire hwawo asori akoti ho na beko anabati tutu akoti asori ho na beko asori na wakọ mentiase na oba ne bie na no kase you are unattractive to me because onwe dware wabo pada wahye roll on wahye short nika and I won't be sabe hwinti no wo ye na hi obi hye nika o ka say hey this your shorts I miss it hey please I'm menstruating one come on me just admiring the shorts you be do at them. What that basso? Me say there ya me say what that basso? Ah one kasa nim say what sheda ye say what that. Na me pe bathroom. Onim say wo honti. No a share the beauty of bathroom. Wa share bright ya bathroom. Wa share underskirt for bathroom. Serious. Because onim say one shot to a barrel of the two. One shot. Ubedino. Hona me bisa say. Oba pa be kasa okoye na me po oba pa bisa na say. Oba pa say. They had an say. Ono no nko atifie. Wo di akula na ko school aba. Wa be dware. Ohun fa so ofi ho. Na me pese oba pa hu say to di be say ehun fa so. But one hwe ye na koye attempt a wo be fail. And I'm saying because seminar be many years ago. Me kaisas that lecture where Manu Emaye. Your friend is saying I'm saying Joyce Aye, Dr. Joyce Aye. Relationship program be I nearby. Ewo KICC. Is it Joyce Aye? Yes, Joyce Aye. Now, your kind they say communication during sex, and so my style be to me, even who saw banana at the home, not the pillow I shed in 9 it means of real. Sasam no kind. Meaning I nyagi. Men be a question. But me kasa meaning nyagi. But and check and I obi masem na no mame. The person got up and said, "Dog, this holding of pillow, when I don't want anybody to touch me, I hold pillow." Abra, do you understand? So, what Dr. Joyce Aye said, and the comment the lady made at the program, it made all of us start thinking. So there are too many actions that at the end of the day, you might follow in communication and you'll be disappointed. So if I look unattractive to you because you went to smear pomade on yourself, dress well, and I never came to touch you, I never said you are looking good. So why am I watching TV whilst you are dressed up? But the funny thing in the story is that when she's ready for sex, she will come and the man will perform. Is this not selfishness?
Mm-hmm.
When you are feeling to have sex, you come. And if I make a mistake and refuse you right now, I'll be in trouble.
Hey, serious one.
They will call meeting. Do you get it? So I'm saying that there was this woman who went to the hospital and the pregnancy was early, in the early stages. Her uterus was not composing. So the doctor said, "Can you avoid sex in the first trimester so we don't have any complication? And then you can start sex during the second trimester." When she came home, she came to tell the husband that the doctor says she should not have sex until she delivers.
Oh, that's
Yes.
yes.
Yeah, sound about that. And he, or could there be another time he said, "Harris and Pemagro?" And I'm missing the languages because Moncroft for one tear some say, AI never be cutting upset at time soon I can't continue a transit. But AI not TP. Don't say they get you a frafra and went in America. And check. Or could there be a doctor Bisan said, "Now Pemagro is saying, I see here about here. Doctor say when you find out, I'll say to the beer, me crony person of family. Say, oh, mammy, 9 years so. And see that or wow.
Oh.
And doctor also, or cancer, no see you. Maybe I say, okay, you're in the casa. Near chair position, so let me a doer affected. But the husband is a very prominent person like me. So when a doctor, only down for dear, but only she didn't come. It told me and she doctor no she say, "Hey, Mr. Asibesi, our program be say." Now Then I call, see, oh, now what is happening? I say, oh, nothing. Oh, I mean, you know your sister. Your sister says, you say, no love making until she delivers. I say, for the where? But she comes every day to give me report on what the two of you are doing. I say, in her dreams. The last time I touched her was after she got to know she was pregnant. And that was the end. And she told me, you say I shouldn't touch her until she delivers. Me too, because we've been looking for this child for 6 years now. I didn't want to do anything so that, because this is her life. And the doctor was confused. So the next time the lady came to the doctor, then the doctor said, so if your husband is not sleeping with you, who is giving you all the sex you are telling me? And the woman said, oh, why are you saying what I say? Dog, nobody is sleeping with me. It's only my husband. And I've told him that you want him here in the office to educate him on the position that can go downward. But you know he's stubborn and proud. He doesn't want to come. That's a woman telling the doctor. So the doctor said, then I'll call him. He said, well, if you pick your call. Then the doctor intentionally told the wife, so call him now and let's see if he will pick. In front of the doctor, the wife called the husband. When he called the husband, hear what he said. A dog waha. Now what Sam said, and Pema got to saying, and I'm going to say, oh, only time. And it's me. Hey. My daughter friend said, the way the woman said the thing, in a Obama is say, time then. Time now, I'm time now, I'm in that's many time. Dog. Oh, whoa. Or see my baby 7:30, I'll see after 7 in the no. Or say me. And I Bema can say, no, see, Jacasa be they say, the beer, but Casa be known about the category. So you see, the woman has gone to tell the husband the doctor says no sex. The doctor meets the husband. The husband confirms that the doctor says no sex. And the doctor was smart enough not to go against what the woman has said. You see how the smart the doctor was? But when the woman came, then the doctor told her that the way your baby's position is, in your last trimester, you need to have vigorous sex to kick the child. Because all the kidney positions you are doing is not moving the child. Sex will help the cervix open so you can have a proper delivery. If not, you have to go through CS. When the woman had CS, now she runs to the husband and says, the doctor says, we have to do it. Otherwise, they'll do CS. And the man too said, my doctor just told me I should hold on not to have sex with anybody until 8 months' time.
Stop it. Stop it.
I said, wait. So how did I get to know the story? The story came to me when the doctor gave an order and the man refused. That is how the case came to me for counseling, and all the story was narrated because I had a chance to talk to the doctor for his advice, and the doctor told me the other side of the story, and the woman too didn't know the other side of the story. So I'm saying this to battle the point that because the doctor said sex can take you from CS, and the woman doesn't want to have CS, now she's gone back and is telling the man that there's a demand to have regular sex so the baby can be born through SVD and not CS. And the man too right now has gotten off and angry and says he too, his doctor says he shouldn't have sex for the next 8 months. It means that when the wife delivers, the man will not touch the wife until delivery is done, because the woman was in the 7th to 8th month. Women, please help me answer this. Nikki says she is being a woman, not a wife. That's right. You're a good student. A wife will take the dick and start taffering. It says a wife will take the stick and start taffering and taffering. I like that, Nikki. My question, thank you very much, Link, for joining. My question is, why is it that women will want to use a Burma girl as their trump card to punish a man? Why?
That's a patch it's me a custom. That be why you was talking. What's it? Trouble or bad or from SCC and who once and will pee. I think that's the reason. There may be a Upia, there may be or pet a market out to a hey, I said yes to Nipa. Okay, you get me? Hey, what for I can say? Hey, won't fin Abu Bagusi. Hey, oh, yeah,
so you are talking about body shaming?
Yes.
Okay.
And we are Nipa no Bakumi and then me, I wouldn't want you to see me naked because you always have something to say.
But this is your husband.
Yeah, but it's my husband who's body shaming me. And Tidabiana, my husband will make me feel like I'm a pig or I look like I look something else.
Don't say you look like a pig. You see that word, look like a pig, is a word for Zandi Kamel. And so when you want to use that word, be very careful before she comes to this life.
And you know, the one oh Tome Hono, so now you will never see me naked. Seriously, because I dare me check they say one who will be not. And every day, Ube Jali, hey, also I can see you, on Fina Guagusi say, hey, also I can see you, Wafuna, and be a Nayunum. Do catch me some of Fire Casino. What do you expect? And yes, to be fully dressed. And the only thing you could see is what is it that you think you're going to have, because most of my clothes won't come off. I'm telling you.
No. Let me get this. Obama or body shame who couldn't any dam. What never die. Who you check out them?
No, I mean, my body channel, nobody shaming me as because first of all, the shame me, no. And the idea of having sex with you, no, it has been dead. Do you understand? Shame me for what? Only say I'm not walking on. You still keep doing it. Can be a then you keep doing it. Then you keep doing it. And every time I'm going to be fully dressed. Yami ata kwa sase ni kakra wa ade na yi atale na chamara so no asa aka ho.
Can I say?
Because ultimately body say me all the time. Say me na ya chere wa nka you wouldn't like it. Why are you doing it to me? So I said me look like the first time who me na. The who we are first time of fire kese no. Go get me a tummy tuck. Then my stomach will go back to what you meant.
What is tummy tuck?
Tummy tuck is I can't have it better.
No, say it.
Everybody know what a tummy tuck is.
No, but the question is that is your stomach not big? Is your stomach not big?
Oh, some is so because I mean, on your fan and number put here.
No.
You say
right now that you are standing there in front of me naked, is your stomach not big?
So, yes. Now I be a Italian corner. I say, oh, the person me cut Italy. Oh, got on the so oh, Italiasha. and yes, weight now we put on, lose it. And afterwards, you
Is
want
it
me to
wrong
get.
to say? No, is it wrong to advise or to pass a comment to your wife who is growing fat to reduce?
So, is it right to tell a woman? Is it right to tell a woman I want 3 months? I can't tell us on loses our weight in our gaining. And yes, I want that.
Bia or did you do a bedrow in cutting quine, a ben quine in the name of breastfeeding? A deep pure Betty in the name of breastfeeding.
And then find out didn't know or casa. Then you know how do you breastfeed your child? So any dear.
Woman calling share or come kakra. What do you want more too much?
Oh, me didn't for a man on a house who pay piano. Well, open the class open one. No, no,
men are not interested. No, men are not interested in the breast. We are interested in the nipple.
And nipple not second. Doesn't that milk comes out of it?
We don't. Your milk is very, very smelly in our nostrils, nauseating. There's no taste in your milk. There is taste, and mind you, and when we suck your nipple, it doesn't affect us. It affects you people.
Why do you think it will affect me? For what?
But when your nipple is sucked, I don't get anything. It is you who get excited. So I don't know why people say that men like drinking breast.
The men
suck it for your sake.
Because when I have a child that may breastfeeding, I don't sit there and think about just to get me excited.
Yeah, but I'm saying that when you see, my problem with you have a genuine complaint that the man is body shaming you. So when you go to the bathhouse, you will come fully dressed, so he won't body shame you. And I'm saying that you have a cause. It's true. What you're saying is true. It makes demoralizes you. But what he's saying, is there any truth in it that should encourage you to take some weight loss classes? The young man, was it Ising? Ising said, I should go back to my exercise that I do because it was helping them to have, it helped him to have 6 packs. He said it today, but because I am not coming, they are getting bloated stomach. So if you think your husband is body shaming you and saying that your tummy is big, your flat buttocks have become something, and you think it's body shaming, why don't you think positive to do something about what your husband is saying? But you are angry to dress from the bathroom so he will see. If you want to have sex with you, you only open the VRA dinner call. I mean,
okay, I will just leave it like that. No,
don't leave it. We are learning. I'm saying that
will be a long.
Hello. Hello.
I'm coming.
You see,
I'm coming. What I'm saying is that why don't you see that body shaming as an encouragement to take an initiative to deal with what he's saying? If you don't like it.
As a mother, now me still say, me back at that time, I had to breastfeed and do everything. I'm not thinking about losing weight for my husband to get excited. Why am I for? When it's time for me to do so, I will do so. Hold on.
I hope people are getting where Honorable Yah is coming from. I get it. There are a lot of women today who have seen their husband to be unattractive because of some statements we made. And some of the statements we made, we didn't mean it the way our wives have taken it. Some of us mean the statements.
If you don't mean it, okay, first, you know, I'll say, men pesa. Why a second one? Men pesa. That's why she decided, okay, who me because
no, but hiding your body from him.
If I decided, say, the same make me the worst thing I understand what you're doing to me. But I consider the idea, you're not so as young as you used to be. And now when you growing up, that your body parts that one, your friend say, a bit change a bit. That doesn't mean say me just me who I'm at. So you will not going to have the same girl that you met before. Asana, Sabi, let's just say, you break in the virginity, and then a woman and sign a night. You won't have the same body shape. And see, if you decide to say, then I would decide to say, until my sex my body for you to like it, you're not going to see it.
So in this case, I have become if I'm the man, I have become unattractive to you because I spoke about your body and you saw it like body shaming.
Turning me off so many times, and she said, "Tell me my dressing. I have dressed it to a certain point. Say the things you used to see to say, oh, me who went? I want to have sex with you. I have been covered because what shaming it has been covered." And she said, "Man, no, if or like you said, a woman has to be in the mood. That's a open say, oh, now make me in the mood. There will want for you to turn it to make me in the mood. You know, what body shame mama say I cover up until they just over to I put me in the mood."
No, so the fact that somebody say that somebody is body shaming you, I don't think it also means that he's saying that you are not attractive in bed. You are completing.
So you understand? Madam, for me, I say, hey, I will tell you say, me complaining. So what's your problem? But the me kuna menene tena oka someone. Etimi aya me yano. My catch or say me pesa. And you know, you want it to go to that shape. So to that shape. I'm going to cover up because I can't stand the comments you make it.
Well, I understand.
Hello.
So say,
this is why you think that. Okay.
Hello.
You see, it's what you do. And you know, until say, also you're not going to put me in the mood.
So that makes the man unattractive to you.
Yes.
Link.
Now I wanted to add one extra point to it. On say, at least from my observation, I believe say women filters information given to them. My observation and my interaction with most women.
Okay.
I think say women filter information through their emotions first before even critically dealing with the message that is coming across. And majority of women have a perfect image of themselves conceptualized in their brains, even if it is not the reality. And it is what makes them feel good about themselves. And so in most cases, it also convinces them that is what makes the man find them attractive. So the minute you begin to break those walls as a man, they begin to lose their self-confidence in exposing themselves to you.
Okay.
And see, I think, like I said in my earlier submission on TikTok, is that because women filter information through the lenses of their emotions, a very important say, who can be now pick it quickly, say, or you're not getting offended. You find a way to win her off that state. If not, she will react towards it, or all of her actions towards you would be based on that emotion, and you can't tell what you did. Baby, how can it track it? And maybe a month or even weeks ago, but because it has seated on her emotions, and she's feeding it, because women feed their emotions a lot, and so the more she replays that thing, the more are all breaking the attraction towards you, because ofi say why any be action, but also are only because who can be our grosso. Maybe or can say Jana also train the night saying, we can play, and when a person says stop, we still want to keep going that way, but she might have taken that offense. So I think a very important say men learn to know the emotional states of their wife, especially after any form of argument AC between the two of you to win her out of that emotional state. If not, no, you might think Sama communicate here, but she's still feeding on that emotion. And she might start to react towards you in very strange way. Even years after Krano, she might still be acting towards you like that. And I think it's something I'm observing with my hopa. Thank you.
Okay. All right. So I think that those of you who were part of my lectures on temperament, sincerely speaking, this will be hinging on temperament issues, because like Honorable Yah is saying, and using a statement as an example, the issue is that when this statement, when you meet a melancholy and you are passing joke, a melancholy shares in your joke, but after you finish with a joke, she goes back to analyze the joke and gets offended and hurt in your joke. So temperament is very essential when it comes to relationship issues. And I said that if you don't know people's temperament, don't give them chance to marry you, or don't marry them at all. Because like this conversation we are having, I think that the problem here is Obapa is not coming. Obapa, I'm trying to pick you, but unfortunately, it's not hitting. There's something with your connection, Obapa. Obapa, come again. So I'm thinking that what Honorable is saying, I side with her, but it could be more of temperament issue. And I also believe that if Honorable is what she's saying, if there are women who are having issues like this, it could be that Obapa comes and then he goes. I don't know why. If there are women who are having issues like this and they call it body shaming, the sanguine will have the same issue, but will make it a money-making venture. For example, Nikki Wright, it says, women, we don't, let me read this well. It says, women, we don't like to hear the truth about our bodies. Just offer to pay for her gym classes for a year. Ha ha ha. Obeko. Nikki, there are others that we have sent them to the gym, paid, and they have called for a family meeting that we have insulted them for going to pay for a gym for them. So the temperament of the individual plays a higher role on your communication. So this year's orgasm conference, I'm treating communication and temperament. So communication during and after sexual intercourse, because this thing Honorable is saying, we all say it. We say it. Our wives are standing and say, "Hey, we have na yake sir. Okala na yake brown sir. Then apa na yake tea sir." We say it. But I also think that there are times that when we are saying it, there could be some underlying cause. Like COVID came and people started using the word underlying cause. There could also be an underlying cause that already the woman is very upset with you because she made a statement. She said, when you met me as a virgin and you broke my virginity, this is not how I was looking. Before I got pregnant for your children, this is not how I was looking. So usually, when women are getting back to us, they get back to us with what they have gone through, that we really take it lightly. But based on their temperament model, they can make a history out of. And the melancholy is the type of woman that you should be careful with, because a statement you will make, which is a passing statement, After 3 hours, she comes back to ask you the thing you said in passing. For example, I have not done the temperament test of Honorable, but when she came to speak first, and I brought further questions, she said, allow me to go and put my thoughts together and come back. So you'll be shocked, even on this show. You can have a melancholy on this show that will pass joke. She will go and will come back to fight people inbox, or she will come back and attack people. So for you to even moderate or host on Facebook, on TikTok, everywhere, you need to have a working temperament model against your original temperament. Otherwise, after the show, you can go and be drained and become light. There have been times that we've had a show here. For example, Vicky, Lady Vic, she has a lot of humor when the show is going on. When you are saying something, she will come and when you say something, I should just pass something or come and sing. For those of us who have studied temperament model, when she does that, we see it as part of her mode of expression. But she will say it and others will get offended. Because the melancholy can joke with you, but you cannot joke with her or him. So for example, a melancholy person is wearing a nice bow tie like my own. My bow tie is very nice, with the braces like this. And somebody who is watching me knows she's owing me braces and tie. And it has to be ready very soon. It's just a statement. So you see the braces and say, Charlie, this your braces is nice. And I like the way the bow tie is. The color is matching the braces. Wow. It's nice. So hear what the melancholy will say. This one too. I didn't buy it anywhere. It's just 20 Ghana cedis. I bought it at Katamanto. He said, hey, sir, 20 Ghana FSA. Okay, they are gone. The melancholy will go now and go and play back the conversation of the braces and the bow tie. And will come and say, you say I see me pa. Bow tie where I'm saying, ne fair then. We be a market, Obi Abetma to be. Adioko Kral to be. Nipa Shadia, near the Serwintino, near Shada the Casse, ni boy saying, we are in Antono, 20 Ghana citizens, yet the Serwin. This is how the melancholy is acting. One can say, what my name you. You are finished with the conversation. Then she can go on, and the next day she meets you. And you say, wow, and that's what's the same. You say, but no Kasaka cry. Now say then. A woman say, I Jumadi, me pa grody, but to the idea of me penny say, maybe Shadia,
Way answer.
That is the melancholy for you. This is the melancholy. That is the melancholy. Different from the sanguine. The sanguine will come to work and will change the bow tie to a brown one. And because the whole day you have not said anything, she will come to you, hey, Abna, bow tie. You see the difference? The sanguine is expecting your compliments. And after your compliments, she will go and tell another person about your compliments. But in the melancholy's lifestyle, if you go and tell another person about the compliment that was said, wow. We are sure. And then the friends will think that a common friends. Hello, cring cring. I'm not saying. See, I'm George catch him. So she at the 20 Ghana. Oh, I am power. We told the Katamanto Saturday last week. I'm got to just about who to come. You have killed the melancholy for the rest of his life. When the melancholy meets you, and you feel honor. And I'll call boy, yeah, man, yeah, day. Say, my catch us, my 20 Ghana. Most of them they want nipa ho nyama sere no. Na tade me shekre de me shape yompo. And I'm telling you that she will never wear the dress again.
Wow.
She's angry for life. So you see, so the life of temperament, temperament is something. A lot of people are walking into their weakness. So as a husband, if you don't take care, you will make a statement to your wife as a joke, even during sex. She won't say anything. I'm telling you, she won't say anything. But after sex, she can call back a conversation. So, and my mean to me feeling cool. And I mean, so the assembly between one can I say, maybe I mean, maybe to be I take everything off my chest so that I feel free. I don't like keeping things in my chest. Now, you are confused because the two of you just had a nice time. So when she starts having this conversation, you get worried. What have I done? What have I said? The melancholy is cooking up something. He says, yes. During the time we're making love, you said something and I didn't understand. You said my breasts have become small. I didn't get it.
Hey.
You said my nipple has become dark. And I didn't get it. You said my VRA, the inside is no more red.
Hey,
when I say VRA, you should understand. Very romantic area. Yeah, hey, Bia. Make a ball, Jack Bomb Lake. Make a ball lake. And I mean, Pierre, I'm saying, hey, Coco first now, honey, a cocoa power, as you see, a cocoa number form. My camera, melancholy, no, I so.
Yes, yes. Sure.
Where do you account social? You have setting past questions amount. Now, Obana will go Swianyansa and go can year because both of you are in the mood. And I want to make a statement. But the melancholy has captured the statement and will bring it back out of the mood. And you can discuss this and she will give you a warning. Media said, over bomb a lake. Now I can say, Tia me VR in the Andean Batoya Qua, Yenny Street. Because I the old can say, you're ready, and I got one son, this Anyaman, and never a bomb. And I say, Many, ye shall see, now me 17 years. I dear wait this basic 57. I think I was a cocoa. Se baby no afa no hu obi de kokwa me de ndie si adetie wo hwe na be hawa mame da me baby na wo so fa ho e na de kra wanya wo de asem wo ye nso ade asem aya the melancholy will create trouble when you are shocked. So when I tell people that the most important thing you need before marriage is temperament, they don't agree. But I have looked at the way Honorable Yah spoke. It is a voice of a melancholy man or a melancholy woman. And you'll be shocked. Who is the husband? That the wife is telling you, I don't like what you are saying. And the husband is still saying, the sanguine man will never stop using the thing you say you don't like as conversation.
My boss,
hey, you know what trouble me? Yeah, Titi Abana. Super. So let me tell you a funny thing that happened. My small boy went to carry an old album and brought the pictures in the album to me and said, ah, Daddy, is it you standing there? And I said, yes. Ah, why? Your dress is too big. He said, Somalia boy, be I didn't know about Tumbi. Me bana ko who picture no be some say me ana. Me say I say ah. You really different oh. I like it one oh. Yo.
oh God.
Ah. That one go school. Ni ma me so am go adwuma nti o nya home. Na ka che ni ma me say kwa me ko ewu. I say album you ni ma me say o ti wa no aba. Obisa na se na me ko. Obisa say ah, is that mommy? Mommy too was lame, papa. Now she has no fat. And I'm saying, me, I don't know. I told my son, me, I don't know. The mother said, when I left, she was taking to question and answers. And why are you lame? Why are you now fat? And mommy, you are like this. See your cheeks. See your breast. Hey, mommy, no. So you were like this. The mother said all the pictures, and not just her. Any other person in the picture, my wife says she has to qualify and explain why the people are looking like this. To the extent that they have to ask her, why do I wear big suits like this? You see?
That's our children these days.
The melancholy will carry this conversation and can create a fight. Who brought the album out? And when you took the album and you took the pictures out of the album, you didn't place it well. Can you imagine that today when I was home, the boy has gone for the album and is asking me very silly questions. What is it? This is why I don't take pictures. These are old pictures. But look at how my son came to ask me, I've grown lame. Yes. It's because you also say I've grown fat. So your small boy too can come and ask me, what have I grown? So you that you are sitting or somewhere, the melancholy will bring trouble. I like trouble. So you see, temperament is. So let me just give you a little bit of a supine about the same scenarios I've mentioned. That supine a tour boom, and I walk and say, hey, not to talk about Sam. The supine will just stand in the mirror and be doing this. Hey, I'm poor.
And the yeah, my son just crack out.
We pa ye chadi garden stew so baby. So come. I could go to say now last time I hear say na that movie see game na girl face am. You see the supine. Me efu dem yan kasa bi gina nkra me yesi abusi atoso. By then I want it. Wo dem mami hwe kwa me wie. Na pa say me pa ma breastfeed area wo. Efi ha won ko ha. Usika the bebre. You see? That's the supine. Now watch the sandwich. Immediately you tell the sandwich, you're saying, are you fire? Was it money in the hand? Tummy tap na body. And because you're going to mention she is fat, you are going to pay for gym. Whether they attend or not, they are going to use nice ways to collect money to go and do tummy tag. They will not be offended to go and wear a dress not to show you their body again. So there is a role of temperament in these things we are going through. So for you to say that I have lost attraction for a man and I'm going to dress fully, that your eyes will never see my VRA. You will chop the VRA without touching it because you made a statement. And it's not just women. Oh, a man has cut off sexual intercourse with a wife because the wife said, go and brush your teeth.
Acha, could you choose?
Go and brush your teeth.
I worry Muslim and then put out
I don't know how you will feel if your life is connected to kisses and your wife is against kiss. Listen to me. The melancholy likes to behold or persume, but on person is so bedroom. See me. The melancholy likes affection. Onya kisa ope. But opese onu no beso mu nenya wu na beso ni mu. Enti edu say yes so ye mu a. The melancholy will be expecting say onu beso mu women so ni. Na montie ba.
Boy.
One of the weakness of the melancholy is onu so mu Now soon count. Me time in soon so bed jai will muna wa koption sa. Haram. Why a bonnet can see a party and I don't know what comes over you. Me, I'm holding you, then you took your hand off me. Why? Is my palm too hard? Or what we got to, I don't look attractive enough to be known as your wife. So holding you became an inconvenience. Why did you take your hand? And they told me, who you was that and yet deliberate. Why do you want me to say where you was that? So and you see the choleric will act differently. In all these things, the way the choleric will act. The choleric will look at this body and buy a car out of the body. What's it then? I said, "They go where you did that." Mirror. It's not getting better now. I said, "Because who said at the end I can see more." Doctor say $5,000. He be your food. I just say when you will need this. Woman, 1,000, as I say, cry you to you. Damn, me dog. Mammy Georgie. Mammy, so when you're Fabian, I want to say, we are going away and the buy. This row. Would you prefer the man to me? Do I hear 1,005. The choleric will collect $5,000 from you to go and do tummy tag. And you will pay once you don't know you are paid. You see, different people are different. Temperament makes you so some of us we can live with a lot of people in their behavior. So somebody will ask, how would the phlegmatic behave? The phlegmatic will not say anything. Once you say, hey, you know what trouble you say, you find can say, you find can say my toy flat. Michelle now to so yeah, what do you want to say? I'm you. And when you be found, the phlegmatic will look at you and say, Sour. Oh, when you kafra. Oh, bear. The crown so mean pill. Now, so some for you see a word draw you can one mouse cancer. I see hospital so connect or you fat now. And Chebia no. It's mid dear. But oh, and who didn't say me for ya? You see how the phlegmatic will behave. And the last 2 weeks, me say Charlotte acquire in India. Or you want to be sorry you. And Timmy Po, me who dear me. Nipa da sini nyame bo a wo se ya na etie obi ani se ma wo
be ka na ni kuma na
sa mo tie So when a woman says I don't find my husband attractive, or a man thinks he's no more attractive to the wife, that is why the wife is trying to avoid sexual intercourse when you are in the mood. My brother, check if you are unattractive. But let me advise my women. Women, hear me as I'm closing today. Hear me. You have not eaten, I'm hungry. The first advice I want to give is that we have to buy a new phone. Honorable is gone, but the rest of, we have to I'm not into phone for a while.
A better phone for sure.
And I'm a sick. Min be in your min ya beggar, and you say beggar with the choice. The money minimum can say come on, but ain't me near TikTok. TikTok, horizontal. It is Z4 the software minimum can say $700. But once I buy my click it fine, I'm an iPhone. And you normal one, and you normal Facebook, the stream here, to talk for the year. But I love it. It gives me a lot of opportunity to play advert and interact with it. I'm happy. If I was speaking alone without you, I will not be happy.
You'll be bored, cry.
I was getting bored when the things were not coming. So my advice to women is that we are all not the same. And like I saw a write-up from Akosua Edu, he says women have different types of body. The women have different type of body appearance. Some after 3 or 4 kids, their body looks the same. Some also change after first kid. Sometimes women have to know their bodies and work towards it. So saying this body, hear me, the VRA is dry. Abner, let me share with you a laughing story. So when my wife delivered, my senior wife delivered, what happened to her was that she has CS and she was never happy. And it was because they didn't wait for her. They were not too comfortable with the position of the child. The child was a breech. So my wife was never happy. So it affected her with her sleepless night. And my wife too, she likes, when she finished her work, one of the things that God gave to her is to get her 1 gallon. She doesn't like sleeping plenty, but if she has to sleep, she needs to do it. If it's 30 minutes, 20 minutes, and get it. But you know, the child led her to postpartum depression partially, where she has to wake up. No matter how I help her, her sleep was augmented. So she was losing her body. She was growing lame. Then my mother organized a meeting. Call my wife. My daughter, tell me, what is your problem? Is George disturbing you with sex whilst you just delivered? My mother. This thing. And you know, my mother has already called me and asked me, the way your wife is looking, it's not nice. So we shouldn't even do that during now. What are you doing to her? Why? Is it about sex? She's not happy at all. What is happening to her? And what we are talking about, my wife delivered. And I made sure that if my wife will one day come on life, I'm not bragging, but she knows that even if it's in my mouth, I'll give it to her. So I told my mother that everything this woman, I think, deserves as a wife, I do.
It's getting.
I mean, she delivered, and to her surprise, she didn't know. I've ordered a car that she discussed she loves for her. Yes, she didn't know about it.
Oh.
I don't know what, it's not part of the marriage. If you buy a car for your wife, it doesn't make you a good husband. So those of you who are doing it, it doesn't make you a good husband, because if you ask your wife today, and to buy what then when the first thing and the last thing they will tell you is, so whatever you do for her, she'll forget. Because most of the time, the conventions becomes more important than the original reason for the marriage. This became a long meeting. My mother was worried, called my wife every time. Hey, what do you want? What do you like? And then, hey, my God. And did your husband give you? So you know, when in our family, in my wife's family, when you deliver, they are supposed to give you money, give you live chicken and a dressed chicken, and buy you Dobonet, is a wine. It's assumed that it gives you the access to kill a sore. I don't know what sore it is. Heal the sore in your stomach and heal your private part. The VRA too will be healed. So my mother asked, did your husband give you Dobonet? And I said, traditionally these things were packed by them. They brought it. My mother asked, is it finished? Do you drink it? What do you want to do? Do you want to travel? Should I come for your child? And you know, all this time my mother is doing this. Her mother is not seeing the daughter that she's going to. Hey, this thing I'm saying and laughing. My mother did it till my wife was tired of. When she sees my mother there, she's running away. Now my wife was asking, what can I drink so I become fat for your mother? So I look at her and I say, where's my mother? Did you come and see? Now if you see my daughter looks so slim, like my back, my sister following me. If you see my sister following me right now, she is as huge, fat, that you will never think those pictures. So when my son saw my sister's pictures in the album, she asked my mother, "Are you sure this is Auntie Mansi?" Because the structure standing and what is in the picture is too different. I'm the only thing that have not changed. The only thing you see about me that has changed is that I don't look like a Somalia boy again. Marriage has sincerely transformed me.
Oh.
No, my dressing has changed, not because I am Counselor Luton, because my wife took care of me till today. She's taking care of me. Dresses I wear until I had a brand, even with a brand still. So I started with a boutique called One Chewono Boutique. One Chewono Boutique. So those of you who are watching me on TV, every day I come, I say thanks to One Chewono Boutique. I say it every time. Now, this is not to tell the rest of you to go and buy your husband things to wear, because there are men when you buy for them, they don't wear. Their shirt I'm wearing that they are 10 years, they are 12 years, because so I told my wife when my boy started talking to me, when I went to, I said, "You two, you have to say thank you to me." He says, "For what?" He said, "For the past 15 to 20 years, I have not changed. I am still like this. You two, thank God." She looked at me and walked away. I don't know why she walked away. And I followed her with the same statement. Would you thank me for looking the same as I'm looking? Because if I look at the pictures, I've not changed.
I'm petty.
And she looked at me for the second time. The last time, she asked me, "So what do you want me to buy for you for still looking lean like somebody that they are not feeding?" I laugh about it and I go. So I'm saying that women, before your husband will look unattractive to you, there will be an underlying cause. It's not always that you go and seek for help because you are in bad marriage, but there are times that you have to go and work on your anger and what you are facing in the marriage before you write your husband off. Saying like husbands who have lost attraction for their wives, it's true, your temperament plays a bigger role. But within your temperament, common sense should also let you know that some things you can say it, but say it well. Oba twa de na kan you move. But Oba twa enye de na kan na ne biwa. Ye oba du bedi na odno ankasa the tissue be pa na twa no ahua. And when you do fear, can I use your washroom? Then I'll go. And yes, I'll do so. Or you said if you want.
On
If you grab it, it could be a pure water, the whole transfer may be, and also then I'm here. Me may do now for whole transfer about wedding at them. Mrs. Anna, my been here.
Open the raw states, sir.
The petty bomb. But let's not make decisions in our anger. Like Sana Honorable Kanye, Mesheni Kawase, Mashatadi, Ubenya Via Repedi, na pass on Sabe Cambodino, Unyada. Charlie, Miss Emin to me this hour. It will be a wood team and now open can't sing a ya. And Nunti, he's become unattractive. Call 0277 609 644. You need counseling to manage yourself. Because and cell phone, but the entire audience we are palm said, it's your temperament more than into me. Final comment from all of us. Whilst I present to you the biggest and the best MSP 30 for all menstrual problems. Any woman who menstruates, you need MSP 30. I think it's an American now as we speak. Honorable. I thought honorable is that. Honorable. She's not back.
Oh,
Honorable, I do have a great one will be that.
I.
Now, but you know what to say.
That's what it's supposed to do.
May I say, about for 70, or say that's what it's supposed to do. No, I'm going to cheat. You see the way she answered. The answer she just gave sounds funny, but your melancholy, it sounds insulting. This life. Did you get it?
How is it insulting?
The melancholy will feel offended.
No, I'm just asking, how is it insulting?
No, don't I know what it does? And I ask you that when you took it, what happened to you? How is the medicine? You say it does what it does. What does it do?
Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to be offensive.
You see, but what she said is correct. What is the medicine meant for? The medicine is meant to do what it's supposed to do, but the melancholy will make stories out of the conversation. The sanguine will continue. It does what it's supposed to do. It does what it's supposed to do. Get one bottle for yourself to do what it's supposed to do. MSP 30 all the way. Look, if you understand temperament model, before you will get offended and have BP, mosquitoes are leading the country as presidents. Tonga Tali capsules are for men, whilst MSP is for women. If you are a man, before you lose attraction or before you feel your wife has lost attraction for you, please look for Tonga Tali capsules to get your mind corrected, your body corrected, your testosterone level high. Then we take it from there. 0277 609 604. In the whole wide world, just order for yours right now. Mind you, if you cannot chew bones, and you cannot chew, there are some people who can chew ice block like they've got chips. May God forgive them. But if your teeth cannot take ice cream, all you need is Gingerbell toothpaste. Gingerbell toothpaste, toothache, tooth decay. Your teeth is not strong. Just use Gingerbell toothpaste. Call 0277 609 644. Magbe ginger honey chips. Magbe ginger honey chips. Magbe ginger honey chips. Order now. Order now. 862 215 2007. 862 215 2007. In America, if you don't chew ginger honey chips, you begin to have troubles right now. Small testicles will come. Chew to enlarge your testicles. And in Ghana, 0277 609 604. Abna, Obian Fan, the last person, Bra, Namenko, or come.
I think, say, our real name, Pancho Mush, is there. Yeah, my communication endorse or your daily activities. Ukunu, and now you'll be one voicing it out. Namon Kana in Fiho Nanko. Ha, Jane. No one and Pesamica.
Abana Bibiana is here.
And so I did the corner how I drink there was so come once him. So the corner how I drink affects so sexual life. I was so come once him.
Now, when I've been there,
they be a how bano. Into money.
Now, what how I didn't say hi now. Why did you
and so it's in a was so come once him no.
Now, I did how I do come. You got how I do now come. And fast from doing back.
Oh, I thought that to me that's some game back.
Well, I will explain it to you in my next lecture on importance of communicating well.
Okay.
Because most of the time, the troubles we get is because of our communication.
Okay.
I did how I do. Okay. And there's some back. I did how I do. Okay. And fast from doing back.
I did how I do. How do you get it off your chest?
And you wouldn't know how I do, so get it off your chest.
Okay.
That's what you don't know. Abna, what we just went through right now with my Z food not working, my TikTok not working for 7 days and all these things. Is it not me that the thing is affecting?
Yes, affecting you, yeah.
Should it affect you people who are watching me?
No. But you need
So
to communicate
imagine-
with that because you have followers on there as well. So people will be wondering, say, oh, what's happening to counselor? Oh, then they say, no, buy you who say phone how no. It's a way of communication to us. Say, phone how. Into one way or the other, not communicated to us.
I have not communicated. They are thinking I've communicated.
No, so we all saw what happened. And now
I'm saying my reaction. You know my reaction. Are you aware I can leave here and go home and go and fight my wife because my phone didn't work?
Why? Why will you fight your wife?
I don't understand.
Now, wife, they were heading.
What's that?
Wife, why they are go fighting cell phone in the
So we do feel say the TikTok and more young and go phone kasa na wo kasa wan chen. Enti ama the TikTok na anya the cry. Who said ne ama program na aye do.
It's never all in the cell phone, I say.
Ye di be gu su ma wa fini.
And then they go busaka. And then know you
And ye will be so ho a. Ade ni ko say obeso pon show no friend. Oh honey, sorry for your TikTok today. It didn't work. Oh, I felt so bad. I was there and I left. This is your phone, man. Oh, sorry, guy. I pray that God will give me money to buy you phone. Obeso sa no otwen. Mr. Jimmy and Michi. And you have somebody else who also come and a wife who and then they say TikTok na nyejuma. I say sawa bran any some Mariano Bejina so now we be chira na bi be chira so no manya pamba. E me de papa. Obi so de no. Obi so cry be fraka say bonsam ho odwen. Obi abom pa yesi. And our TikTok in your Juma Susu, I pay for your own town.
Oh, good.
And you have another group of wives within their temperament who come and say, so the way your phone did today, will you still do TikTok? Because I think you should forget about this TikTok and focus on your Facebook.
But the TikTok too is fun though, because I know people come up on it very easily.
Yes, so I'm saying that this is how a lot of wives will behave. Life is sweet if you understand temperament. And this is what I want to encourage all of you who have not done your test. Take advantage and do your test. It's not expensive. Very, very affordable. Too affordable. That money you use to buy common food, internet, and whatever, use it to discover yourself, and you will go. I'm gonna thank you. We'll communicate. But remember, I say it's not everything that we say. Honorable Yafra, what's your last words?
Can you contact me when you're done?
Yes, Patron.
Okay. Thank you.
Amna, will you contact me when you're done?
No.
So somebody comes to talk on Facebook. No, she comes to talk on radio. And the last time she called, another person called and person said, hey, I'm also man pay before. I know first is Mon can't say, hey, I'm penny for sure. My tray admin, some paladini.
Oh,
and check. Now you say, studio WhatsApp line. Click. Sister not sending the picture. Or the neighbor set account.
oh, but that was all that. Oh, but yes, no, not allow.
I'm ready to say, Atami also said, Miss Atta, you can't show any certificate of University of Ghana. of our car gidi. I call University of Ghana say Okojini certificate abechira manfo. But Papa Sindu nasi when you ace. And no back or ube HIV test. Share. Who do you got to be
Great mistake.
That's Obama certificate back then.
Obama said media who frame him for family.
One third party was how Nikki and link and I say Obapa.
Link. Obapa at the end of Link Yanko. Link, what's your final words? Me really am well, me man say he said a we move on me am not sure what you to me really am but me really move on me say obi motium mo won't
Yeah,
Ochama bisa sense ukuru motium bon no obi ati say ni motium bon then na be ya fa ho Link yanko anawada
Link in here.
Ukuru pe hard na nso ni motium bon obeye den.
Uncle Jare.
Ni de ni nya dware de ni bi. Edu abodi ni bi. Oni motium bon. Enyano mampa majina ni so.
Ngadi in this one pa.
Me gina has see am who say me phone dey say but me ko so mo hwe dey gina ho na chese akwa no sugar level abalu me nko na me nam me twa hwe a me busuafo ahwe dey adepa
Pachoku didi man
embe me bi e wo ho mo nyanka me twa hwe emba bi nso ti say me twa hwe a o mo ye no sure is on pa bon say nyame mbo me kote ho ba nyame shira well onya me kote anka abedi won so anu we hi yam was scanning to full my counselor or your wine nsika bebrebe want me to full sister on to fa kwasha asem so
yeah
what good night. 7277 609 604. What's that? You know what life? Why you I see oh one crown I do we better be saying one 0277 609 604. Mother's Day because my mother look I said one pet maybe the bush of one back want to saw no come home. I did so. Ochina story ni hu sana me am de beba e say story ni get too nice sister bi si ni kun di na just or the mensaka ho
ada ne saka ne hey
this or the mensaka ne kote no
wa dey nyam akoso
and I say ensa 1 2 and I say 4 and the kote wo ma just 4 no kan say gegere ba
na bema ni tu adonko e da sim ni bema so mo bro
show me pa me bi una me nsa for so show twem say
can you imagine
say
one at a time in for 4
remember bro 100 minutes per second Hada.
Hey, my
Nyame obo twa ni TV de papa.
Hey. Nessa wow.
That me ocha more 4 stories.
Hey.
And I mean bizarre say nti oya ne saa ono so oje ne sen osi onu hu say obema ne say na adwen because ede obedi na ofa ne nsa ne nka ho and say ondi no nanso ɔmpɛ me kai wa wutie mi a wo bɛsɛ ɔkɔ try menka sɛ menye na wokɔ na akɔ try hwɛ sɛ bɛrima ne kokoro moti nyinaa yɛyi ne kama a efin
ne da se wɔ hɔ
nanso kae sɛ bɛrima bɛdi wo a ɔde ne nsa fɔɔ no bɛka ho na kyerɛ sɛ kɔte no sa good night ɛnyɛ agbefoɔ kɔte asantefoɔ kɔte ne yɛde di wo a gye sɛ yɛde nsa fɔɔ ka asantefoɔ nkɔte sa paa good night bra bi etie wɔ dɛm wɔ sɛ bra bi etie wɔ dɛm wɔ bra bi etie wɔ sɛ menka sɛ kwawufoɔ na nyɛ asantefoɔ ɔsɛ menka sɛ kwawufoɔ na nyɛ asantefoɔ
ɛna ba wɔ se ɛpɔn sa nyɛ ma be pie mu wɔ ha no
ɛnyɛ ba wo mi asɛm na meka asantefoɔ ade na bɛde kɔ ba wo mi aso nkurɔfoɔ a wɔkɔ te so nanso wɔn di wa wɔn yɛ dede paa yɛ nkurɔfoɔ.
Is that a topic name do ho?
Enti wa wale agbeni na ne kɔ te so a kae sɛ ɛnyɛ ne deɛ na oyusu abusua deɛ. Agbeni bi a yɛfrɛ no atwu na kyerɛ sɛ atwu pi wɔ hɔ.
Ai so me ntafo.
Enti na kyerɛ sɛ kɔte no okura mo yɛ mmarima mmienu a ɔmo akyɛ enti ne kɔ te so.
Hey, ebusia for ya pon why?
Abakire
Pacho ya fi ha nsem e be pie mu aba no.
Nyame hyira mu nyinaa. Oba na tohwa obehu wona no. Bye bye. Kese again o ti unche ne nanu so ana nanu so ne tweso nanu so ane tweso etwe eso na ya na eso ne we a simple demonstration. Bra no gina wa de kese ne 90% kokoro moti ni so a ne kwoti anu so ba kwoti ni yeti nyame nhyiram. Good night. We are educational tidbits.
You're not boy.
yeah
Pen Asia.
say the camera
Refi Bema na yefu so ne kwoti so enye se ekitikiti na yefu na je kwoti no we so ye tidbit.
Cancer, yeah, yapon. That's a great freeze, yapon.